In early 2025, the European Union faced an existential threat. Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine was entering into a third year, presenting the greatest danger to the Union's security since the end of the Second World War. Russia and its supporters were among other threats to European values and way of life. These risks were compounded by a new uncertainty concerning the future of the transatlantic alliance. Meanwhile, the European Union also faced consequential challenges to its competitiveness, place in the global economy, and prosperity model. Seeking to enhance its resilience, assert itself in a fragmented world, the EU needed to pursue technological advancement autonomously, yet in integrated value chains. Law played a central role in international relations. EU sanctions, export controls, and other legal instruments in particular became the preferred means to respond to these geostrategic concerns, giving the private sector a new and complex responsibility. But what are EU sanctions and export controls? How are they made? How do they work in practice? And what are the expectations for the private sector in such a volatile world? I am Jan Tunin-Vazovic, partner at Benning Tunin-Vazovic, a European law firm based in Paris and Amsterdam, focused on sanctions, export controls, and trade compliance more generally. I will be your main host on this podcast. In this month in EU sanctions, we will take a look at recent regulatory and legal updates, policy developments, and other news shaping modern European security law. As keeping track of the developments can be a daunting task, part 1 of the podcast will begin with a monthly update echoing the newsletter already published on LinkedIn. The show will try to go beyond the news, offering insights and perspectives. Part 2 of the podcast will focus on a topic of heightened interest or feature a conversation with a guest. This podcast will seek to offer clear information, structured updates, and new perspectives. Its mission is to help you keep up with these impactful changes while trying to make sense of them. Whether you are a legal and compliance professional, a business operator, or simply curious to learn about these fascinating changes at the crossroads of law and geopolitics, I hope the show will be of interest. Welcome to this month in EU sanctions. Tune in soon for the first episode.